Welcome to the post-game show on the Firebird Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final 63-57, joined now by Coach Jones. Coach, I know it's recent. I know it just happened. What was the message to the team? I mean, you fought so resiliency multiple times coming back down double digits at some point. What was the message to the players?
Yeah, I said, be proud of how hard you fought in the second half. It stings, and I told them it's going to sting for a long time. I've been in their shoes. But I told them to be proud of what we've done as a team, as a program. We had some really, really high moments throughout the season, beating Illinois Wesleyan when they were the number 2 team in the country. 2 really big wins in Puerto Rico against teams that were getting votes. And so I just said to be proud of what they've done as a team. That's moved our program as a whole forward, that now that's the expectation for years to come.
And Coach, it's been exciting to see the program. Just seems like it's just on this upward trajectory. I mean, players like Malia Green, 19 points tonight, Grace Cord, 13. 2 players that will be key contributors next season, and it's exciting to see where this program's continuing to grow.
Yeah, for sure. Malia had a great game. She was taking it to the basket really well. Grace Cord gave us really big minutes off the bench too. And so, yeah, we're excited about the future. But like I told them afterwards just now, the losses sting, the wins you remember, but it's the friendships that continue on, that those people will be your bridesmaids in your wedding. And so those are the things that mean the most. And so I'm just really proud of our team and how connected they are, that I know that that's in their future, because they're still going to be best friends 10 years from now.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, before we let you go, again, it's been an honor and privilege for us to be with you all season. Final thoughts on this senior class, whether it was transfers like Carlson coming in for 1 year, or the Morrisseys of the world and the rest of the crew. Well, one more thought on them.
Yeah. I mean, this was a special senior group. We have 6 seniors. Carlson obviously transferred in. Maeve, she wasn't able to play this year because she tore her ACL in the summer, and so it was unfortunate that she didn't get to finish that senior season, but was still there at everything and cheering on her teammates. And so, yeah, these seniors just really bought into a new coach coming in halfway through their career, that they trusted me to put them in positions to hopefully succeed. And so I guess thank them for what they've done for me as a coach, and also for our program as a whole, and I know their impact will last for years and years.
Yeah, well, Coach, let us say you had a great season. Thank you once again for allowing us to be a part of it, and best of luck in the off season. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Once again, that was Coach Jones. It's always no way around. It's tough to have that conversation. Such high expectations coming in on such a win streak, or win against Milliken, I should say. You think about the resiliency of this team. You welcome Illinois Wesleyan in. They have not lost. Who, as we see now, Illinois Wesleyan will take on and host Milliken. Augustana Carroll will be the other matchup. As we move on to the men's side of things, Carthage North Central.
And there you can see a good positive for Carthage. For the men's team, the 2 losses they had in the CCIW were to North Park, so good riddance. You didn't need to see North Park again this season.
Augustana will be taking on Illinois Wesleyan in that circumstance, but I think what bears mentioning is, as we just kind of reflect on the season and see players and everybody converging here on the court at Tarbell Arena, Illinois Wesleyan had everything going in their favor, everything lining up for what they were going to do. It's a televised matchup on Marquee, and Carthage shows, hey, we're here and we're going to be here to stay. They hit a little bump in the road. They had a few losses in a row. They could have secured this number 3 seed a few games ago. Found a way to do it against Milliken, got the 3 seed, got the host, and again, unfortunately, things just didn't go in their favor. Final point, 63-57. Up to 21, but out of 59, 5 threes out of 22, led in rebounds, less turnovers. Again, if you were to, besides the score, if you were to look at that stat line and ask, well, who do you think won? Would have favored Carthage. But again, Milliken, the resiliency, made the shots when they needed to, got the points when they needed to. It just, everything turned up blue. And again, you tip your hat to them. They played their game.
Yeah, I think something to be said for Carthage. I mean, you can't always let the results dictate, how your program's growing. And you can see the process that Coach Jones has instilled in this team. And you just, like I said, you've seen the trajectory heading up. And, yeah, they ran into a bump here at the end of the season, but they're going to have some good players returning next season. She's going to be hot on the recruiting trail, trying to bring in more talent. And with this team having, being the third seed, that also can perpetuate this trajectory and keep this Firebird women's basketball team on the upswing.
Again, bench points favoring Milliken. But again, when you have, think about this now.
Those are all Nickel Johnson.
Those are all Nickel Johnson. Yeah. She's the only player besides your starting five that scored points. More points in the paint by Carthage. Second chance points, only 8. They out-rebounded. So, again, so many things that you thought, okay, this might come to fruition, just didn't happen. But, again, Milliken, best of luck against Illinois Wesleyan. That'll be a great one to watch. Make sure to go to Illinois Wesleyan's website for all that information. As for what is upcoming on the Firebird Broadcasting Network, tomorrow, men's volleyball at 7 o'clock. Also, men's lacrosse versus Edgewood. Friday, we'll be back because it's the CCIW Track Championships, water polo versus McAllister. And then Eric and myself will be here for the doubleheader of the CCIW men's basketball semifinals. It will be Illinois Wesleyan versus a winner of tomorrow's game, and then your Carthage College Firebirds taking on the winner of a game tomorrow as well. That will be estimated 7:30 tip-off. Again, on behalf of all the staff and crew for this season, it's been a blast. It's been an honor. We will be back tomorrow. For executive producer Mike Love, producer John Voinovich, assistant producer Laura Stockham. Also for Allison, Marissa, Owen, Raylan, Matt, Jeremy, and Addison. Student-produced broadcast, top-notch in the CCIW. This program has been a presentation of Firebird Broadcast Productions and Carthage College, copyright 2023. Once again, Milliken takes out Carthage in the first round of the CCIW tournament. For Eric Elger, I'm Peter Ferreri. Have a good night, everybody.